Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 4366 Westlawn Avenue in the Mar Vista area, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Bowen Sue. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted. Or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be beginning my examination today from this 4-inch main sewer line cleanout. This is our upper end cleanout as the pipe, for this back pipe anyways, exits the structure. It's located over here on the left side, near the rear left corner, basically just in from the backyard grass area. You'll see this cap sticking up. This line is going to travel down along the left side of the house, all the way out to the street. There's a second clean out in the front yard. Probably won't need to utilize that for our examination today, but we'll get the camera over that way and see if there's a reason to use it. Possibly they just went ahead and replaced the line all the way to that point, and they clean that in while they had the area exposed. Alright, so what we're pushing through here is a modern plastic piping. And these modern plastic pipe materials, they are expected to have a long service life. They have a very smooth inner surface, which allows for very high washout capability. And then they are intended to be impervious to root intrusions. So this is an upgrade here on the property, and this is a good piping material. Everything appears functional. You've seen a couple of branch lines tying in, coming out of the structure, just dropping straight into this primary line. So far the slope seems sufficient. There's no standing water in the line, no debris. Going to be our clean out in the front yard area there, and just beyond it we are going to be connecting back up to the original 4-inch vitrified clay piping. So this upgrade here, essentially 95 feet of newer pipe, and now into the old stuff. Now these clay pipe materials also were expected to have a long service life. Being a natural material, they are not expected to deteriorate underground. But the piping material is more brittle in nature and does have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. So we're looking for any areas that may have had significant cracking or breaking, significant offsetting or separations of these connections or joints. Anything that can be considered a compromise to the integrity of the line. And you see a little bit of a gap here, slight offset. That amount of play is not uncommon. If you look up at the upper left side of the pipe there, you'll see that's a mortar material that squeezes through when these pipes are put together, and likely that mortar is starting to deteriorate. So this is the fitting out into the front yard that was put in as a test fitting, basically, so they could block the line and test it for leaks. You see the opening there at the top of the pipe, and then along the bottom edge there you're seeing some cracking. So that test T fitting, as we call it, is starting to crack and wear, but no evidence that the walls have been breached or there's any compromise to the integrity of the line yet, but it's something that really should be monitored. And then just beyond that we're increasing from 4-inch to a 6-inch clay pipe. You can see the increased fitting here. We'll drop in and run the rest of the way out to the public sewer. So the fact that there's 2 cleanouts on this line is good. There is criteria for making cleanouts of every 100 feet of pipe, so we're close to that point. And this system being in excess of 100 feet, it's good to have a couple of cleanouts to split it up. Now I'm seeing very minor minor root intrusion here along the bottom of the pipe. That also could be some sort of debris catching on some of that mortar, not even enough to really be concerned or recommend cleanings. Pretty clean overall so far. Coming up on our left turn here that's going to drop us down into our public sewer. We're at 140 feet from our cleanout. Alright, so at this point, system is draining normally. Pretty good shape, newer plastic, original clay. Clay's in good shape as well. Cleanout access is sufficient, so there's really no reason to recommend for anything that needs to be done to the line. Just in a situation like this, when you have an older pipe, we do recommend that you monitor it, basically after any significant earthquake or on a regular basis to kind of watch for changing conditions in the system. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to my written report that will accompany this video for the final findings and recommendations, including our maintenance recommendations, which again would be that we recommend that main sewer lines be examined after any significant seismic activity, and that main sewer lines should be examined annually to monitor for changing conditions in the system. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.